Hello. I'm gonna paint a birdhouse because I want to. So I work at a summer camp with okay. Basically a couple weeks ago they had this birdhouse project, and it's the end of the week, so our head teacher was cleaning up and she was like, "Why, we have extra birdhouses, take one home." And I was like, "Yes, sir." Self-awareness is hitting me like a truck. I know that I get free stickers in this. You have to build it. Oh, this is how to build it. A string to hang it from something. I'm gonna find something. Sorry, I have coconut head right now. I need to put on a hat or something. Okay, this is how we fight coconut head today. I get little stickers of snails and butterflies and bees, and I don't like bugs or insects or anything, but stickers are cute. I love stickers. Okay, I just got a weird fear that I wasn't recording this entire time. This is the bottom. Is this the side? Well, that doesn't fit, so no. Hi. You're my cutie, but you need to go because you're scaring me. Last thing I said to him was, I love you, but I need to go paint a birdhouse. And it's respect my space, idiot. Okay. We're safe from the scourge of scaring us. What are all of these pieces? I know this is the front. Why does it look like this? I know I've seen one of these. This is probably the ceiling. No, this is the back. Okay. Front and back. This one has so many holes, so it's gotta be the bottom, right? So, that's weak sauce. If you open that door with your paws, I'm gonna freak out. I'm gonna crash out. I'm gonna die. I'm in a weird mood. Flimsy asshole. Yes. See it? Then that. Yeah. I'm the smartest kid in school. I had to build a bunch of these, but they were a different shape. I'm a really good secretary. Wait, what was the thing? There's a quote that's I'm a really good, is it babysitter? I'm a really good babysitter. Something like that. I can usually remember this quote because I feel like I say it a lot, or I really want to say it a lot. Oh yeah. Let him cook! And it's yeah, we are letting him cook, so can you calm down? Ooh! I have to figure out what that quote is. I'm a really good secretary. I'm a really good babysitter. I feel like it's a Brooklyn Nine-Nine quote. Oh my God. It seems like a Gina quote, right? For if you've seen Brooklyn Nine-Nine, it feels like a Gina quote, right? It's not Modern Family. I know it's a sitcom. It's not Modern Family. South Park. It's not Arrested Development. It's not The Office. What else do I watch? Ah! You know, it's good as a human being. I believe it's good to not to be at a loss for words sometimes and have to search into your brain, because people don't search in their brains anymore. They just look shit up, and right now I can't because my phone's recording, and that's good because I'm thinking about it, you know. And it's people don't use their brains enough. I don't know. I mean, I know that's not a hot take. It's everyone believes that if they deign to use their brain, they believe that. That was a crazy thing to say. Whatever. Lately it's kind of been pissing me off that people don't think for themselves, and it's not in a way that's nothing really triggered it. I just okay. Okay. We're gonna make a kind of a turn here. Yeah, left on 85. But when I started watching Big Bang Theory when I was 14. Also, the quote's not from Big Bang Theory. I'm a really good secretary. I'm a really good babysitter. I'm a really good... Fit. Would you... It's like it goes in one side and then it comes out the other. It's like it sounds like I'm describing a straw, but I'm not. Birdhouse. I'm gonna name this one Margie. I don't have any others, so Margie's like an only child, and bro's gonna have to deal with that. You tie it like up high, right? So that it can hang. Yeah. You're a really good secretary. Okay, but what I was saying was, okay, so I started watching Big Bang Theory when I was 14. And basically the point of it just like follows the lives of like awkward physicists that work for Caltech. There are so many scenes where they're all just like eating dinner and one of the guys brings up a dumb question, like, you know, questions like, if Hulk picked up Thor while Thor was holding his hammer, does that mean that Hulk is worthy? Because technically, by transitive property, he's holding Thor's hammer. Which is like, what a question. I don't know the manual from Mjolnir, so I can't really speak on this one. Also, why isn't this a perfect rainbow? What the hell? They hate the guys! I remember watching that for like years and being like, oh my god, they always have all these crazy things going on in their head. They're always thinking all of these fun things and all these conversation starters. Like, I wish that I could think like that much, which is like, it sounds weird when I'm saying it out loud, but you get what I mean, right? Like, I'm saying, like, having these fun mental spars and conversations that you know, like, just about life, like, even just questions like that come out of nowhere. Like, if an owl appeared in my room at midnight every night, what would I do about it? You know, like, just weird shit. Like, I don't know. Like, what would happen if my childhood best friend were secretly living one floor above me, you know? Like, I don't know. But not really stuff like that. Like, stuff about things that don't matter. Like, according to the laws in this movie... Did Tiger just break something? Tiger, what'd you break? Okay, the vase is still intact, so that's a really good sign. Tiger? Oh, it was this. We good. Whenever I film my feet, I imagine like the Squidward walking sound. Ugh! Anyways, I just remember thinking like, wow, I wish I had those thoughts and those conversations with people that are just like completely pointless but feel so important when you're having them, you know? And it just like, it makes me really sad that those are probably gonna die out because of like AI and stuff, you know? Because it's like people have literal robots to think for them now. Which, you could make the argument that, like, oh, well, okay, you have AI to think up, to, like, answer, like, math questions or, like, you know, read a book for you or whatever, which is, that sickens me. But, like, you know, like, you can have AI do all these important things, so now your mind is free to do whatever, but it's like, no, because you need to exercise your brain in order to use it for a simple task, you know? Like, if you just stopped reading today. Oh my god, I just realized that there was literally a picture of the kind of birdhouse on this the entire time. Awkward. If you stopped reading today and you never read a singular book ever again for the rest of your life, your mind would decline. It's just a fact. Because reading, like, is like your mind working out. Like, people who read more have beefier brains. You know, not shit like this. Which is funny, like, I got this for Halloween, I don't know why I'm showing you this. You know, like, even, like, a 200-page, like, fantasy fiction, like, that's good for you, because your mind is exercising or doing something that's, like, you're putting thought into it, you're imagining things, you're consuming these words. What? Like, yeah, that's what I mean, but what? If you stop reading, your mind would get worse. And people are stopping reading, so their minds are getting worse, which means that their minds aren't in shape to actually, like, you know? Like, their minds are in shape to have these fun conversations, even. Not that this conversation is fun. It's a conversation between me and the voices. I just realized, like, I haven't been painting, and that was the point of this, so. let's get... So I realized you've probably just been, like, watching me talk about nothing and everything. I wonder if this lighting is terrible. Me wearing this hat. Wouldn't that suck? I'm, like, backlit. Hopefully this lighting helps. If not, I can't fix it in post because I don't have that talent. How do I... Ooh, cheese ball. Should I go right in with my fingers? Because I, like, want to. But I don't know if I should. Ooh, I should use the back of the paintbrush and, like, put little dots. I feel like that's going to get really annoying really fast. I'm going to use a small canvas over here. Okay. Oh, I don't have a paper towel. Well, I have tissues. Okay. Anyways, enrichment. Oh, I just, like, popped that. Okay. But, like, okay, so anyway, the point of that was not at all where it went. I mean, I'm glad I got to go on this rant to myself and you, but that wasn't at all the point of what I was doing, you know? Whatever. Oh, it's crooked. That's fun. Diagonally. I don't know why I want to lick this off. Whoa. I just got the sudden need to blow my nose. When I was 14, I was like, oh my god, I can't wait to have all those conversations and all those thoughts and stuff. And then, I felt like kind of weird not having those. You know, I was like, I would find myself like watching the show and being like, how do they have all of these like their minds must be so active when they're thinking about all of these things. Like how, like, I was fully aware that like the point of that being shown in the show was to be like, yeah, they're nerds, all they think about is Marvel and DC and whatever. But I was like, bitch, why am I not thinking as much as them? But now, like, I've been having more of that going on in my mind lately, as opposed to your elbow. And clean. And oh my god, am I missing stickers? No. Oh, they're just clouds. This is gonna sound gross, and I think I'm probably gonna cut this out and then just give a second answer. But like, if you're seeing this, congratulations. Editor Levia is literally a monster. Yes, I am. I've always been one of those kids that people are like, oh, you're so mature for your age, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, you think that's like the biggest compliment ever, and then it's just like, you grow up and it's like, that was not a compliment. But, you know, I've always been like aware of the concept of like maturity, which is funny to say because like you can watch these and be like, you sure about that, buddy? And it's like, okay, calm down. You're seeing a vignette of me. Whatever. I'm saying you and there's probably like 2 viewers. Congratulations if you made it this far in the video. That's actually crazy to me. That's a cool sound. I like that sound. But I think I've just always, because people have told me like, oh, you're so mature for your age. Wow, you're only 14. You're talking like you're 16. Oh, you're only 17. You're talking like you're 25. And so that's just like kept me very aware of maturity throughout my life, which is annoying because I can like, I find myself like recognizing emotional immaturity and then just being like, yeah, but it's fine. And then I look back and I'm like, yeah, I ignored it because I was immature because I'm growing. But because I'm growing, that's where I'm going with this, is like I've been aware of maturity pretty much for as long as I can remember. Well, not really. Since I was like 12, I would say. And I haven't been aware of the concept of growing up. And this year, I'm 18, I'm almost 19. I've been like looking back and realizing like, wait, you're just still growing though. Like, I don't know. Like, I guess I forgot to remember that I'm still growing up. Like, I'll be hard on myself for something I did a couple years ago, and then I'll be like, you're mad at a preteen, or you're mad at just like a teenager, and it's like, yeah, of course you're gonna fuck up. You're a child, you're growing. You know? Like, God forbid I grow up in peace. It makes me really sad when I see, like, younger people, literally anybody younger than me, going through, like, an emotional issue or having a lot of regret about something that might not really matter in the grand scheme of things. Because it's like, you know, you're beating yourself up over this shit, but it's like, and you're aware that this shit might have been bad or embarrassing or stupid or whatever. But, like, you're not aware of the fact that you have to do stupid shit so that you can grow. And you have to do stupid shit because you don't know better. And this is you learning to know better. That's the growth. I don't know. I don't know. Sorry, this is usually just me saying I don't know when I'm in a chatty mood like this version of chatty. I don't know. I've just been finding myself looking back at things in my life, and which, you know, admittedly it's not a lot. I haven't lived for that long, and I'm aware of that, I know. But I'll find myself thinking about things and then going, yeah, that's you growing up. You're growing, calm down, you're growing, you are growing. Wait, what's that? Oh yeah, you're still growing. I feel really lucky to be aware of this at 18. It just makes me sad to see that because, like, people just forget that they're still growing up, so they don't give themselves any slack. Okay, anyways, that wasn't the point of any of this rant. If you remember, what I was talking about was the Big Bang Theory and how they're always talking about these having these crazy conversations. And I was just gonna say that I've started having those thoughts, like those weird conversation starters, like, if I were a rat, where would I live? You know, stuff like that. I guess not if I were a rat, where would I live? I've never had that thought, but I don't know where I would live, actually. I think I would live... I'm gonna say K-Town, because you know those trash cans are gonna be, like, glorious. Having, like, more kind of obscure, fun, random thoughts like that. And I'm realizing that it's just, like, a part of growing up and using your brain. And, like, I was, like, almost kicking myself at 14 for not having interesting thoughts like that. When I'm sure I did. I mean, we're not always aware of what we're doing in our brain, and they're always, like throwing thoughts at you all the time. So you don't really, like, at the end of the day, how many thoughts have you had? I don't know, 1,000, a million, I don't know. Not that I was, like, this boring-ass kid. Like, I've said some shit. I'm just kind of a little guy that says shit. That's how I think of myself, at least. But yeah. That's what we're feeling right now. That purple doesn't look very purple. I think the funny thing about being like a solo vlogger, which vlogger is like a very, like, calm down, buddy. Video 2 or 3 or whatever. You're under double digits. 0 followers, it's okay. Calm down. But this is vlogging, so who knows. But the thing about doing it solo is that, like, it's funny because you have to think of everything by yourself. You know? Like, in movies and TV shows, and then, like, YouTubers that I watch, and, like, content creators, like, usually I'm watching a crowd. Not like a crowd, like more than one person, you know? I guess it's more than one person, or it's one person and they're, like, reacting to something. Maybe that's just, like, my personal taste. Or maybe I just love watching people hang out in groups because I love to be in a group. But it's just funny because it's, like, I'm kind of, like, carrying all of this. Like, it's weird. What should I draw here? We're getting abstract. Whoa. Every time I say uh-oh, I think boner alert. And the The sad thing about that is that I say uh-oh a lot around my siblings. So then I want to be like, boner alert, but it's like, whoa. I'm like pretty zen right now. If you guys have ever played My Boo, you're about to like recognize your boo in this drawing. Oh yeah, I gotta cut in. Painting words. I feel like I should have like a topic of something to talk about for you guys. Like, are you bored? Probably. Oh, you know that clip of Brooklyn Nine-Nine where Terry's like, you know, you've gained their respect when you can take a minute and still keep their attention. And it's like, whoa! It's like the most captivating thing you've ever seen in your life, and he's literally just pouring water. I know that I haven't like captivated you yet. Like, I haven't gained your trust yet. Unless I like know you in real life or whatever, in which case, like, hi, I don't know you, subscribe, this is scary for me, you know, text me, I don't know. Ooh, it's kind of like a sunset. Also, why'd they give me no orange? Justice for orange. Bruh. Woo, she's looking rough, looking a little rusty. Here's the back of the birdhouse. Ta-da! Cutesy! I like it. I'm gonna go to this, and I'm gonna finger paint because the plan was I was gonna finger paint this, and then I was like hemming and hawing, and it's like, shut up, just paint. If I get a splinter, I'm gonna freak. Thanks for reminding me, buddy. Talking to the voices. I'm not gonna quit my day job for this time capsule I'm making. By the way, the time capsule is this video. This is the time capsule. Hello, 60-year-old me. I'm really excited you lived this long. Congratulations. Enjoy. I hope you still have this birdhouse. That'd be cool. I hope you're saying, oh yes, it's in my child's attic. Or something of that nature. Want to see this blotting technique? Oh, it's not working. Can't say a bitch didn't try, though. It's looking a little crusty. I just discovered, I'm saying discovered like it's like a new element. My attention was just turned to another way to describe something in like a negative way, and it's making me really happy. The word is dusty. I'm a big fan of dusty. Dusty ass car, dusty ass fit, dusty ass shoes, dusty ass cut. Like, that's just so funny. Like, what are you saying? Why does this kind of look like the cover for Bounce Back? Or whatever album that's on, I don't even know. Bounce Back is the only song I know. Don't come for me. So, hey, I'm a little heartbroken right now because I just filmed a whole video of me painting a birdhouse, a gay-ass birdhouse, wearing this gay-ass hat, and my phone died, and I had no idea because it was turned around, and it was like in 0.5, so I couldn't see the screen, so I have no idea how much saved. So I'm going to show you my birdhouse as my phone powers up. And then I'll tell you how much of the video was saved. A gay-ass birdhouse. Isn't it cute? And this is blue and purple. It's just blended, like, cool and shit. The top is a rainbow. It's not super fantastically blended, but I don't give a fuck. There's a little garden down here, side. This is Bart. And where's this Bart? This is Bart, and this is Beef. The back is a garden. Over here, it's a little party. This is Buffoon. This is Buffoon. No, this is Buffoon, and this is Bubsy. Short for Bubsicle. These are my queens. I recorded for like 40 minutes or some shit. Something insane like that. Also, I don't think this phone has ever died before. kind of lit. It saved 35 and a half minutes. So that means I spent a full hour talking to just myself in a room. That's kind of awesome, actually. I think it's good to talk to yourself. And because my hair looks like a freaking kiwi / coconut. Kiwi coconut blast, if you will. Post shower. Also, it's giving middle part right now, and I don't know why, because I don't have a middle part anymore. But yeah. But that's okay, because I actually like, it's actually kind of cool because I spent some quality time with myself, so whatever, you know? Like, fuck it. I want to know what conversation topic I was on last, though. Okay. I kind of remember that buzz sound. But I figured I just, like, got a text. I didn't think to check. Damn. That was a lot of conversation topics ago. Holy shit. Guys, you missed out on a really great conversation of me with myself. Kind of an L for you, I don't know. Well, I would say like, oh shit, but I feel like I should be a little bit more disappointed. Because I feel like, oh, my back. Like, if I were like expecting to make money off of this, maybe I'd be like, oh, man, now I'll have to record something else, I guess. But it's like, whatever. Like, I was having fun. I just got to paint a freaking birdhouse. I cleaned my hands, but my nails are like nasty, and I think it's kind of fun. Like, I don't know. I'm just kind of living my life. Whatever. And it's like, it's a joy to like be able to look back and see those things that I was doing and like be able to see my life and like what I was saying to myself or whatever. But like, whatever, you know? Like, I'm lucky to have a video of anything like this at all, you know? Sorry, I keep getting confused on where to look. Like, I want to look at myself as per usual, but then I'm like, maybe I should make eye contact with you. It's so weird watching your eyes move. I'm just gonna look over here. I don't know where to look. I'm gonna look at my own finger. I'm gonna look at you. Hi. I'm just gonna be chill about it. I'm gonna have some ice cream. I'm gonna take a fat piss. And I'm gonna watch some freaking videos and enjoy my freedom because it's a Friday. And God forbid I enjoy my Friday, you know? No! God don't forbid enjoying Fridays. You're loved. Mwah.